Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching today. So, today we're going to talk about things and actions that you need to take starting now. You should have been doing this in December, but I'm just making a guess that you probably haven't done everything you wanted to do in December to start the year off right. So, I'm going to kind of go through some things. There's three things that you should be thinking about right now to make sure you're off to a great start for the year. So, there's three things and a couple things underneath those. So I know you heard some of these before, but I want to concentrate just on three things. I think, a couple videos ago in December, I did a long list of all of the things that you should be doing, but I'm going to specify just a couple of three things, three kind of actions, and the most important of those things. So, number one, I'll go through those three things and then kind of go in order and fill those in. So, one, you got to get organized. Two, you got to load your pipeline of business. And three, you got to focus. So, out of all the things that you have to do, I kind of came up with those three most important things. So, when I say get organized, first thing is every realtor has lots of open projects. So, I want to work on my database, organize it, put it into a CRM, get up email campaign, automatic email campaign up and running. I want to work on my listing presentation. I want to work on getting a list of expireds and for sale by owners. I want to get more involved in the community. There's so many open projects. It's like juggling and balls in the air. Do you feel that way? Are you doing that right now, or you did that last year? So you want to get organized. Get those open projects and make a list of what's a priority and start getting them done and scheduling them when you're going to get them done. So at this time next year or at the end of this year, you're not going, I have all these open projects, never really got my complete database in a good CRM. I didn't get it scheduled to make my calls and my prospecting calls, or didn't really finish and get that email campaign, that ongoing email campaign ready. I mean, these are just some examples of things to do. So schedule everything, all those open projects, those things that you want to work on, put them in your calendar, put an end date on them. Just pretend, again, you are your own boss. You're the CEO, you're the CFO, you're the COO of your business. So put a due date of when you want your project, when you want to deliver that project to yourself, of getting it done and putting that in there. So prioritize, schedule, and get those open projects done. Second, of getting organized is declutter your email, your texts, your notes. If you have a ton of notes on current leads or old leads, upcoming, leads that you haven't reached out to a while, any lead or email or response, are you one of the people that have like an email, an inbox that is totally full of stuff? I saw someone's Facebook today, and maybe if you're watching, is that someone was just excited, and it was an agent excited because this is the beginning of the year. They go down to 0 things in their inbox. I always have stuff in my inbox. Not much. Sometimes I get down to 5, 6 things in the week. I get 5, 6, 700 emails a day. Go through almost all of them, not completely, but I make sure my inbox turns into a to-do list. So if you're one of those type of people, time to declutter that. Get those emails responded to, put them in your calendar, when to respond to them, get them off your inbox. If you have text messages from leads or clients, respond to them, get them in your database, get them off your phone, or I keep every text message, but at least you don't have to worry about going back and finding them. So you really should declutter your inbox, your text messages, anything that I need to get back to this person. I need to respond to that person. I need to follow up with this lead. Just get them all organized and declutter. And then last is, again, there's many things, but these are the top 3 things that I feel, is clean up your social media. What I mean by that is that your social media, if you're using your social media and you want to use it for your marketing and get business, you have to clean it up. I personally, I mean, I know a lot of us have business pages, have one page for personal page and business. You kind of use your personal page for business. That's what I do. So if you're watching this, I just have one. I don't want to juggle so many different pages. So I just have one, and it's for business and personal use. But I get rid of, and I'm sorry to say this if you're watching this because this is public, if you're not on my Facebook, I don't really want you on my social media. That's it. Or you maybe haven't friended me. So if you're watching this and it's because it's public and you're not a friend on my Facebook, you just haven't requested to be friends with me. And I would probably love to be friends with you. But there's a lot of people that I get off every month. There's people that are not in my business, people that are not in Ohio. Not that I don't love you and don't like you, but there's only 5,000 people you could have on your personal page. So there's a limit. It's not unlimited. So what I mean by that, clean up your social media, because you're probably watching that inbox, or not the inbox, your news feeds and your things, and you're getting notifications of things. And if these are people that are not going to possibly get you business or give you referrals or refer you to other people, then get rid of them. Example, in my opinion, I'm sorry to say this, other agents. You might have to have two pages, one for just to be friends with other agents to see what they're doing and what your friends, relatives, database, past clients are doing. So if you're looking at your Facebook every day and all you're seeing is all of other agents and what they're doing, and if you're spending your time, a majority of your time, not all the time, it could be nice and you're friends with these other agents, if you're spending a majority of your social media time responding to and commenting on other agents' things, you're not using your time wisely. Again, these are great people. You're friends with them. That's great. But if you're spending more time on social media watching other agents and not your business, you're doing disservice to yourself and why you're on social media. So last on the organization part is clean up your social media. Get rid of people. How I do it is I do it by birthdays. So you could start this today. If you have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands of people on your social media, every day you get a notification of whose birthday it is. And that's a day where you could say, go, maybe these 5 people, 6 people, 7 people, depending on how many people you have. And you can make that judgment right there. Hey, this person, they moved out of town. They're in another state. I've never talked to them in 8 years. Get them off. This is an agent I had a deal with 8 years ago, and I friended them. I never talked to them, or I'm not friends with them. Why should I have that agent on my page? It's my way of example of organizing, because not going through everybody. And about 2 years ago, I went through alphabetically. It's another way. You just go through your friend list. But again, how they organize is kind of hard sometimes. So those are ideas on how to clean up your social media and really maximize it. Second topic is pipeline, getting your pipeline going. So here are some ideas on making sure your pipeline is full. One is email and text every old lead that you have, every lead that you ever got. Someone, again, any lead is any lead. Like example, someone you got a hold of earlier last year that said, I might be looking to buy a house in a year or two. That's a lead. A lot of times when I talk to agents and coach agents, they think a lead is something like off the internet, out of the blue. A lead is anybody you're connected with that could be buying or selling a house in the near future. So anybody you are, so to get your pipeline going, and I will again, I've said this plenty of times before, if you don't have a full pipeline of new business that you think is going to be happening this year or happening right now, you can get it. That's what the beauty of real estate. You talk to enough people, get in your database, meet enough people, get connected, you will find people buying or selling a house. That's what the beauty of our industry is. So make sure you fill your pipeline of people that are looking to buy or sell in the near future. So start reaching out to any past lead, email, text, Also, number two of getting your pipeline going is scheduling all of your marketing. So all of your marketing, like if you do social media ads, if you're doing email campaigns like once a month to your database, make sure that's all set so you don't have to keep on thinking about it. If you're going to text message, call your database to get leads, to get referrals, have that all scheduled to get that pipeline up and running. You can do it. I see agents doing it all of the time. And those agents that are overwhelmed with business just do some of the things that I'm saying better and more consistent and more often, and spend more time doing it. You can do it. Everybody has the ability. So spend some time on that. And another thing you can do to get your pipeline going is, I think a great thing is videos. Individual videos that you send a thank you, checking up on you video that you could text message or email the people. I think text message is great. You could shoot it a video on your cell phone. You could get a little. I have, like on my desk, I have a little holster, or a holster, like that holds up my cell phone. So when I do video text to people, I could just click it. It's not, so I'm not holding it and it's shaking around. So sending people text messages, and again, still early in the year. Happy New Year. Ask for referrals. See how the family's doing, how they're doing, and it's much better. And it shows a video is much better than just a plain old text, a plain old email on that. Another service I like is BombBomb. If you ever heard of that, BombBomb emails, that's what I use. And you could text message from the BombBomb email. Also, it's a great way to email to videos. It's just, that's what it's really meant for. BombBomb is really big on email videos, and they have great tutorials, great live. I'm not getting paid by BombBomb. I'm just saying in the 29 years I've been in real estate, and all the different email service providers that I've used and tried over the years, dozens, I've liked BombBomb the best. So those are things that you can do there. And last today is about focus. We've gone over focus. We've even went over just a few days ago. But here's a couple things, about 4 things to think about that I've wrote down, that things that help you focus. Number 1 is visual goals. Visual goals, write it down on a board. Have a board in your home office or your office, or write it down, have it on your phone as a screen background on your screen. Have it on a list, have it somewhere on a post-it note that's always visible. What's your goals? Sales, dollar amount, calls, leads, referrals, prospecting things, everything. You should have a visual goal board so you can see it. And then, of course, you have to track and measure it. Are you hitting those goals? Are you hitting those things? Are you doing the work, to the early work, the prospecting, the organization, the database management, the networking? Are you doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, and tracking and measuring that? And then also, and I've said this, and this was in yesterday's video too, is that you got to schedule everything. So to focus, the only way you could focus, in my opinion, is have it scheduled, and you're going, and that's the only thing you're doing for that time lot. Could be down to 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. I say we're OCD and ADD. A lot of us have at least a little bit of that in there. So put down exactly how long you're going to work. Not too long, like I'm going to work for 4 hours. That's too big of a time. What are you specifically going to do for those 4 hours? You're going to make prospecting calls. You're going to work on your database. Are you going to send out emails, text messages? Are you going to call past clients? Are you going to call current clients? Are you going to set up open houses? Are you going to set up showings? What are you going to do during those times? And that helps you keep focused. If you don't know exactly what you're going to do for a specific period of time from start to finish, how do you focus on those things? And that means, in my opinion, that you're reacting. You're just going through your day, reacting to things that happen. If you're just reacting to things that happen, you're not maximizing your time. You got to control your time and be proactive more than you are reactive throughout your day. And I know a busy agent is sometimes those days you're doing, you feel I'm reacting to everything that's coming to me. This buyer's calling, seller's calling me, lender's calling me, title company, closing, problem, inspections, more showing. You're just reacting to things. Yes, those days will come up, but you got to make sure you're doubling up and you're getting those proactive things done throughout your week. So that's it for today. Just want to give you those three kind of things to think about. Get organized, fill your pipeline, and get focused. And all those things underneath those topics are things to think about. And remember, use me as a resource if you want to talk about these things and how to specifically do them for you and your business. I'm happy to text me, email me. Text is best, and we'll set up a time to talk and spend 20 minutes going over this and more in detail. So, and then again, last, remember, like I said yesterday and I always will say, there's nothing you can't learn, there's nothing you can't do in real estate. Everybody has the ability to be very successful in real estate, and I want to help as many agents as I can. So that's it for today. Happy Thursday to everybody. We'll see you at high noon tomorrow on Friday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.